Is the Jamboard visible? Good morning, all.
Good morning, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, visible.
Visible, no? Okay. Okay, so last session, what we did is we have talked about last session we have talked about orthogonality. So we were talking about orthogonality. We were talking about orthogonality. So what we have seen over there, we have seen a set of functions. How do we call it as orthogonal? We have also seen orthonormal set, right? Orthonormal set of functions. So these are the two things that we have already done in the last session. Now today, what we are going to do is we'll be moving ahead and we want to talk about Fourier series, and in fact we actually want to have the complex form of the Fourier series. Complex form of the Fourier series. Okay, now what do we mean by this complex form of Fourier series? Over here, what we do is, see Fourier series already, see if I have a function f of x, then we know that it can be written here, एक minute. There is some issue here. Just wait a sec. Okay. So here what we have is f of x is nothing but, see, this is what we have already studied. It is a0 by 2 plus sum we have for nx only. So then we'll keep on modifying it. Nx is pretty simple and easier to handle and helps us easily understand the concept. Dn sin nx. Okay. And then n goes from 1 to infinity. Okay. Now over here, okay, now instead of cos and this cos and sine, they can be easily represented in terms of complex numbers. See, what we know is cos of theta is nothing but e raised to I theta plus e raised to minus I theta divided by 2, as well as what we know is, sine theta. Sine theta is nothing but e raised to I theta minus e raised to minus I theta divided by 2I. Okay, so if we make such substitutions over here, we'll have the complex form of the Fourier series. So let us see what happens here when we substitute this expression. So this turns out to be, here the expression will be a0 by 2. This will be unchanged because I'm not going to make any substitution here. So now this expression will become, or shall I write on the next one? So what will be this f of x? F of x will be equal to, a0 by 2 plus summation, instead of an, what will come now? Sorry, not an. Uh, Instead of cos, we have to make the changes. Okay. So here what we'll have is, it will be an multiplied by, what will be cos nx? It will be e raised to I times nx. In place of that theta, we will be just substituting I. यहाँ पे प्लस है, यहाँ पर माइनस है, divided by 2. Okay. Plus here we'll have bn instead of from 1 to infinity. Okay, now just see this expression, how it changes over here. Divide by 2. What is the simplification? That is our focus now. So see this, e raised to I n x is having the coefficient a n by 2, and here also it has got the coefficient b n by 2 pi. Okay, so both the things can be clubbed over here, or other way will be if I multiply and divide by I. Okay, so let me do that. So this will be summation. That will be easier to handle. That's it. 1 by, over here I'll have an e raised to I n x plus e raised to I n x divided by 2. I want to take this I outside now. So if I take it outside, what I'll have is bn by I. Okay, but then bn by I, what I'll do is I'll multiply it by minus I. Okay, so I'll have a minus I divided by minus I multiplied here. Here I'll write it, this expression, I n x minus e raised to divided by 2, and this whole thing in the bracket. So now this turns out to be a0 by 2 plus summation plus summation. Now check out this expression. It will be an e raised to I n x. What we are trying to do, what we are trying to have another expression for Fourier series. That's it. And instead of sine and cos, we want it in terms of e raised to. That is what our aim is. Okay. Now check out this part. This will be minus of I square. Minus I square is nothing but minus I square is 1. So here what I'll have is, instead of plus, I'll write a minus. So this becomes minus I times Bn e raised to Inx minus e raised to minus Inx divided by 2. Okay, now we are trying to find the coefficients. Okay, so what will be the coefficient of this a okay, so what is this c? We can club over here. We have got two terms, e raised to Inx and e raised to minus Inx. Here also those two terms are appearing, so we'll club them together. So what we get here is a0 by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity. Now, if I want to have the coefficient of e raised to Inx, then what I'll have is an minus I times Bn divided by 2. This is the coefficient of e raised to Inx. And what is the coefficient of e raised to minus Inx? It is an. Check out. See, here I have minus and here also I have minus. So this will become plus I times Bn divided by 2. This is the coefficient of e raised to minus Inx. Okay, so this is the expression. So what we have got is, we have got f of x is equal to a0 by 2 plus summation an, I had a minus first, minus I times Bn divided by 2 e raised to Inx plus an minus I times, here I have plus Bn divided by 2 e raised to Inx with a negative. Okay, n going from 1 to infinity. So now check out what we have got. We have got this expression as, see over here, with Inx we have got this expression, with e raised to minus Inx we have got this expression. So we want to have complex form, so we'll have some different notations. So we'll write it as, suppose I write this expression as this term, I'll call it as c0. This expression I'll call it as an, sorry, cn. I'll call it as cn e raised to Inx plus this one I can call it as e raised to suppose I call it as not uh, wait a sec, I'll call it as, say, c raised to c of minus n. There's only difference of minus, so this is my notation. So what I'll do is, I'll call it as c of minus n. Okay, c of minus n is equal to c of minus n e raised to minus Inx. Okay, so n goes from 1 to infinity, n goes from 1 to infinity. Okay, where when we compare the things, these are just the compact form. So actually what can be done over here is, see over here, I can have only one notation. So what will be the expression if I club all the things together? So it is as good as, I write it as Cn e raised to power Inx, where n goes from minus infinity to infinity. Check out this expression. Check out this expression. What is being done over here is, I'm writing another representation for f of x in another series. Okay, actually the series remains the same, only the expression is different. Earlier we expressed in terms of sine and cos. Now we are trying to express in terms of e raised to I n x. Okay, so now when we are doing this, see over here, we what we did is we got this series where c0 is nothing but a0 by 2. What is cn? If n is positive, it is this expression. What is c of minus n? C of minus n, we are calling it as the coefficient of e raised to minus inx, which is nothing but an plus I times bn divided by 2. Okay, so now all these three things which we have got over here can be written combined in this particular form. See over here, when our n is negative, actually when n is negative, so here what we'll have is we'll have some negative numbers simultaneously. Here also we'll have the negative number. The same thing is being expressed here. If n is positive, then this is also positive and this is also positive, so we'll be landing in this part of it. Okay, and when n is equal to 0, when n is equal to 0, so this will be 0, and e raised to, here also it will be 0, so that will become 1. So it is this expression. Okay, so this is a perfect expression for this f of x, and this is actually called as the complex form of the Fourier series. But then what is the value of this coefficient Cn? What is this Cn exactly equal to? See, what we know is Cn has got different expressions, so we can write them separately if we want. So see over here, what we'll get is, so what we get is C0 is nothing but A0 by 2. Okay. And A0 by 2, how do we calculate A0? Fancy now, ये हमने A0 के टर्म्स में इसका एक्सप्रेशन लिखा, बट देन अगर हमको फूरियर सीरीज निकालने बोला तो पहले हम A0 निकालेंगे, फिर Cn निकालेंगे, C0 निकालेंगे, that will not be perfect. Okay, so now we want the value of the C0 in terms of, not in terms of A0, An and Bn. All those values have to be written independently of these variables, these intermediate variables that are appearing over here, intermediate Fourier coefficients. We want to bypass them. Okay, so what will be the value of the C0? What is the expression for A0? What is the expression for A0?
Integration a to b f of x dx.
Very good. It is 1 by 2 as it is. This 2 I'm writing here. And then this is nothing but integration f of x dx from where to where? Over the interval that has been given. And in particular, we are talking about a periodic function with the period 2 pi. See, because how we began with this expression. We began the entire discussion with this expression. This expression itself says that my function f is a periodic function with the period. What is the period over here? Period is 2 pi. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, so what will be this expression? It will be 1 by pi. So it will be C2, whatever the interval is given, C2 C plus 2 pi. And here what we'll have is pi, 1 by pi. In the formula we have 1 by pi also. Okay, so this is the expression for C0. What is the expression for C0? Now we won't be calculating A0 and then divided by 2. We'll be directly writing writing the expression for C0. What will be the expression? 1 by 2 pi integral C2 C plus 2 pi f of x dx. Okay, now next what we'll do is we'll try to identify what is the value of the Cn. Okay, now Cn, what was the expression for Cn? See this. Again, the Cn was written in terms of An and Bn. See this, the expression. What is the value of the Cn? It is An minus I times Bn divided by 2. Okay, so what will be this now? It will be An minus I times Bn divided by 2. Now, right, do you remember what is the value of An? What is the value of An?
Integration a to b an cos nx dx.
वेरी गुड. एंड फैक्टर आप आगे का भूल रहे हो आदित्य. 1 बाय पाई है, ठीक है. 1 बाय पाई इंटीग्रेशन फ्रॉम सी टू सी प्लस 2 पाई एफ ऑफ एक्स कॉस ऑफ एन एक्स. ठीक है. This is the value for A0. Is this part clear to everybody? This is my an minus what will be bn? I times bn will be pi 1 by pi c2 c plus 2 pi f of x sine n x dx. Okay, so what is this equal to? Check out, I can remove this pi outside, so it will be 1 by 2 pi, and both the integrals are having the same interval, so we can merge them or we can put them together. So what we'll have is integral of from c to c plus 2 pi. Here what we'll have is f of x cos nx minus I times sine nx. Is this part clear? Even I can merge both the expressions, and even I can take out f of x common. So this is what will be remaining in that case. Okay. So what is this equal to? This is 1 by 2 pi integration of, do you have any expression for this one? Do we have any expression?
e raised to
This is
minus I n x.
very good. E raised to minus I n x dx. Okay, so again see what we have got is, we have got the value for, we have got a formula for cn, which is again in terms of directly f. Okay, now we have bypassed this an and bn. However, we have made use of them, but then we have now the direct formula. Okay, so what is the value of an, what is the value of cn? It is 1 upon 2 pi integration c to c plus 2 pi f of x e raised to minus I n x dx. Okay, similarly what we can have is, we can have, what is the value for c, this one, c minus n? What will be c minus n? C minus n will be equal to, what was the formula? It was 1 by 2, we had an plus I times Bn. This was the expression that we got. Okay, so when we substitute the values here, 1 by 2, An is nothing but 1 by pi C2. What we are doing is, we are trying to just derive what is the expression. Okay, so this is f of x cos of nx dx plus 1 by pi, along with that I, so it will become I by pi integral c to c plus 2 pi f of x sine nx dx. Okay, arguing in the same way, 1 by 2 pi is common, then the integrals are the same, so we can merge the integrals. So we'll have f of x cos nx plus f of x I times sine nx. Now we can take out this f common, so this will become c2 c plus 2 pi c plus 2 pi f of x. If I take out common, then what remains here is cos of nx plus I times sine of nx dx. This is nothing but 1 by 2 pi integral c to c plus 2 pi f of x e raised to I n x dx. Okay, again we got a formula for c of minus n. It is this. Now compare both the expressions. C of n, what is the formula for cn? For cn we got it as 1 by 2 pi इंटीग्रेशन c plus 2 pi. अब ये c कांस्टेंट था, वो इंटरवल जहाँ पे डिफाइन है. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज विद दिस c एंड दिस c, ये दोनों अलग अलग है. And here what we have is f of x e raised to minus nx dx, और c of minus n क्या हो जाएगा? 1 upon 2 pi integral c to c plus 2 pi f of x e raised to I times nx dx. Okay, now these are the expressions for c and n, c of minus n. Okay. Ouch. So now we can actually have one notation. See over here, यहाँ पे आपने प्लस लिखा है तो you are getting a negative here. यहाँ पे आपने माइनस लिखा तो यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव लिखा. तो it is as good as, see this formula we derived for n equal to 1 2. यहाँ पे सब सारे पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज थे, यहाँ पे भी सारे के सारे पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज थे, but then here when you substitute you will get all negatives. ठीक है. So if I want to club it, so see what will be my Fourier series. We already have the expression. हमारे पास Fourier series complex form कैसे आया था ये देखो यहाँ पे. This is the complex form of the Fourier series. Okay, where what is the value of Cn? I can have one generalized value. What will be that? 1 by 2 pi integration c to c plus 2 pi f of x e raised to minus I n x dx. So this is the formula. अभी आपका n अगर पॉजिटिव है तो ये वैल्यू नेगेटिव आएगी. If you are n is negative, then you'll get a positive as expected over here. See over here, n positive, I should have a negative expression here. N negative, then if this part is negative, then this should be positive. So we are getting it properly. Okay. So what is the complex form of the Fourier series? What is the complex form of Fourier series? That f of x can be written in terms of complex numbers e raised to I n x, n going from minus infinity to infinity, where Cn is nothing but 1 by 2 pi integral c to c plus 2 pi f of x e raised to minus n x dx. See over here. Now what is the advantage of this expression? Why did we did this? Why did we try to actually, what was the importance of this particular expression? See over here, when we want to find the Fourier series, that time we need to calculate three coefficients, a0, an and bn. Whereas here in this case, when we talk about complex form of the Fourier series, we need to only calculate the value of Cn, and that too we have, even though we have calculated three different expressions, but finally all of them can be evaluated by substituting different values of n. So exactly speaking, अगर हमको पूछते हैं question में कि find the complex form of the Fourier series, it means what we just have to find this coefficient. We have to write down that the complex form of the Fourier series is given by this expression, and where the constant, the Fourier coefficient Cn will be given by this. तो आपको सिर्फ एक ही कोएफिशिएंट निकालना है Cn. अभी उसमें n का वैल्यू आप 0 डालोगे तो आपको कंपैरेटिवली a0 के जैसा कुछ एक्सप्रेशन मिल जाएगा, बट देन यू उसमें अगर आप n पॉजिटिव डालोगे, n नेगेटिव डालोगे, तो ऑल द कंपोनेंट्स कैन बी इवैल्यूएटेड. ओके, वेयरएज एग्जैक्टली स्पीकिंग हमको चाहिए क्या? सिर्फ एक ही कोएफिशिएंट हमको निकालना है, दैट इज Cn. Is this clear till here? Okay, is it clear till here? Okay, so now next let us work out this example. Okay, acha, by the way, see, this is the expression for Fourier series of function with period. कहाँ से कहाँ तक था इसका? The interval was given as c to c plus 2 pi. ये आपका interval था, और period क्या था? The period was nothing but it was 2 pi. Okay, now how will the things modify when I have an interval, say when my interval is say c to c plus 2l, that means the period is nothing but period is 2l. या फिर if you are comfortable with c to c plus capital T, where capital T is the period, how will all these things modify? How will the things modify? तो जो मॉडिफिकेशंस हमने फूरियर सीरीज में किए थे, तो उसकी वजह से सिर्फ ये पार्ट से डिफरेंट हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे only changes will come here. Okay. So for C to C plus 2L, पहले हम लोग C plus C, अगला next one what we'll do is we'll write down what is the complex form of Fourier series for the function which is defined in this interval. ठीक है? And its period is T. Okay, so what will be the complex form of the Fourier series? It will be f of x will be equal to n going from minus infinity to infinity, Cn, this will change, e raised to, what will come here? Instead of only nx, what will have is 2I n pi x divided by t. You just see ये जो parameter, except for this I, the entire expression was appearing in the Fourier series. Fourier series जब हम लिखने के लिए गए थे, तो it was the same expression where this Cn is nothing but, what will be that? 1 upon, now instead of 2 pi, sorry, instead of 2 pi, what will come here? Instead of 2 pi, it will be capital T, okay? 1 by capital T, integrate over the interval that is given, f of x, and what do we have to multiply this fx with? E raised to, same expression with a negative sign, minus 2in pi x divided by t and dt. Okay, so this is the this one complex form of the Fourier series of a function which is defined in the interval c to c plus capital T. Okay, so capital T happens to be its period. Okay, now the same thing, how will it get modified with this one? I'm telling you different expressions so that whichever expression you find it comfortable, you can use it. Sometimes they use this expression, so you should be aware कि बाबा ये क्यों use कर रहे हैं. The only thing is now they treat that the period instead of t is nothing but 2l. My capital T जो यहाँ था, it is same as 2l. Okay, so what will be the Fourier series? Fourier series in that case will be summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity. Now here what I'll have is Cn e raised to, now check out, here I have 2I n x by 2I n pi x divided by t we have, instead of t I'll put a 2l. When I put a 2l, this 2 and this denominator ka 2, they will get cancelled. So what will be the expression? Or I'll write it here. I have 2I n pi x divided by this 2l. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So it will be only I times n pi x divided by l. Okay, where Cn is equal to 1 by, instead of t, what we'll have is 2 times L, integration from C to C plus 2L, f of x e raised to minus I n pi x divided by L dx. यहाँ से ही whatever you have written here, you just apply a negative to it and write down the same expression. So this is the complex form of the Fourier series in this particular period with the period 2L. Okay, so now let us work out some questions here. So find the The most important function when we talk about this one is e raised to ax. Once you understand that, then everything will be clear. Well, let me do this one. Say e raised to e is for f of x f of x equal to e raised to ax in the interval. Let us do it for a simpler case, in the interval minus pi to pi. In the interval minus pi to pi. Just give a try to it. So what are we going to do? We'll write down that the complex form of the Fourier series is given by f of x is equal to, what is the complex form? Summation Cn e raised to minus n nx. नहीं, यहाँ पर माइनस नहीं, यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव है. ओके, n x. Okay, or whichever. So you, what will be my suggestion? My suggestion will be what you remember one expression, and this is the most I find this as the most generalized one. The moment I remember this, okay, I can find all other expressions. If I'm given a period 2l, then I can put the value of t as 2l. If my period is 2 pi, I'll put a 2 pi here. 2 and 2 will get cancelled, pi and pi will get cancelled, so it will be only I times n. So I prefer this formula actually. So it's your choice, whichever you like. So it will be I times nx uh, I n x, where and now this n goes from minus infinity to infinity, where Cn is nothing but 1 upon 2 pi integration over the entire interval that is mentioned, minus pi to pi f of x e raised to minus n x, n pi x divided by 2 pi, 2n pi x divided by 2 pi. So this is what I get. Okay, dx. Okay, so what will be this equal to? 1 upon 2 pi integration minus pi to pi e raised to ax into e raised to minus I n x dx. Okay, try evaluating the integral. The integral is with respect to x. So all a, I, n, they all are constant. Okay, try this one. Try this.
Ma'am, 1 upon 2 pi. Hello, ma'am.
I hope you people are trying.
Ma'am, 1 upon 2 pi,
Mm-hmm.
1 upon 2 pi into a raised to 1 upon 2 pi into a minus in
Mm-hmm.
into e raised to pi into e raised to pi into a minus in minus e raised to minus pi into a minus in.
Very good. So let us simplify this. Good, Rahul is doing it. Very nice. So see over here, what we'll get is, what is the integration of this expression? E raised to a minus in x divided by, what will come in the denominator? The coefficient of x will come. So it is this one. And then we have to substitute the limits for x. So many variables appearing over here, a, pi and x. So we will get confused. So always when you are writing the limits over here, mention आप किस variable के लिए substitute करने वाले हो. So it will be pi should be substituted, sorry, x should be substituted as minus pi, and here upper limit is x is equal to pi. Okay, so what is this equal to? So this is equal to, just do it very patiently, you'll get the expression 1 by 2 pi. Here what we get is e raised to a minus I pi in multiplied by, here I'll have a pi, minus e raised to a minus in multiplied by a minus pi, so I'll attach the minus ahead, divided by a minus in. Okay, now check out here. What I can do is, I can write this expression, I can use the laws of indices. So what will be this equal to? I'll write it here itself. 1 by 2 pi, this will be e raised to a pi multiplied by e raised to minus n pi. Is this step clear? I've just splitted this. Laws of indices. Minus e raised to minus a pi into e raised to in pi divided by a minus in. Okay. By the way, what is the value of e raised to I pi? See over here. E raised to I pi. What will be that? E raised to I pi is nothing but, sorry.
-1.
Very good. So it will be cos of n pi plus I times sine of n pi. Okay. E raised to I theta is nothing but cos theta plus I sin theta. This will be equal to -1 plus this is 0. So the final answer is -1. Now what is the value of e raised to minus in pi? It will be cos of e raised to minus I theta is cos theta minus I sin theta. So it will not be affected. Minus I sin n pi. So this is again -1. This is -0. So it will be only -1. In both the cases, this expression is turning out to be -1. Okay. So using this knowledge, we can simplify it further. So this happens to be equal to 1 by 2 pi. This will be minus e raised to a pi minus, and this one more minus, so that will become plus. So it will be plus e raised to minus a pi divided by a minus in. Okay. Now the coefficient also, see over here the function is given in terms of x. There is no complex number appearing. Okay. So we don't want even the where the coefficient that we are finding, we don't want I to appear over here. अगर वो I आपको if you want to keep it as it is, you can keep it. But it's normally suggested that we don't want an I in the denominator. Okay. The denominators will try to remove the I. So what will be the expression? This will be equal to 1 by 2 pi. I'll multiply and divide by which number? A plus in. So I'll have a plus in multiplied by, if you want, I can take out even the negative outside, e raised to a pi minus e raised to minus a pi divided by a plus in multiplied by a minus in. Okay, so this is what the expression is. So this is minus 1 by 2 pi a plus in. This part I'm not touching, sorry. This will be e raised to a pi minus e raised to minus a pi divided by a square. This will be plus n square. So this is the value of the Fourier coefficient. We just remove the I from the denominator, but then anyways it's there in the numerator. Okay, so this is the expression for Cn. Okay, so what we got is, we got the Fourier series. We got the Fourier series here, which is nothing but summation Cn e raised to Inx, where the Cn value we have just now found, and it turns out to be this expression. Okay, now if I change, see over here, what will be the what is that? What will be the complex form of the Fourier series for the function? This is my second question. F of x for the function f of x is equal to e raised to minus alpha x. What would be the Fourier series for complex form of the Fourier series for this function? See, in the previous case, we have worked for e raised to ax. Now I'm asking for e raised to minus ax. So the only change will be wherever you have a, you will be just replacing it by minus of a. So what will be the Fourier series over here? The Fourier series will be given by, for this question, the Fourier series will be given by f of x is equal to summation Cn e raised to minus everything else is same, only this is changed. Okay, so this will be e raised to minus I n x, n going from minus infinity to infinity. वही फॉर्मूला डाला है वहां से उठा के, where what will be the value of Cn? What will be the value of Cn? ये पूरे expression में I'll just make the changes. Wherever a is there, I'll just replace it by minus a. Okay, so it will be minus 1 by 2 pi. Instead of a over here, I'll have minus a plus in divided by a square plus n square. Okay, multiplied by, what will come in this bracket now? E raised to minus a pi minus e raised to minus of minus, so that will become plus. Okay, so this is going to come here in this bracket.
Ma'am, why we put a is equal to minus a?
I have given a second question. This is my second question, and in fact my third question will be a continuation for this one. So actually speaking, now next I'll be for the next question. What will be my third question? What is the complex form? What is the complex form of the Fourier series for f of x is equal to cos a not cos hyperbolic ax, and the fourth question will be f of x is equal to sine hyperbolic ax. The advantage of doing this particular thing will be what? Now my cos hyperbolic ax, I need not take this function इसका Fourier series अलग से मुझे निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है. Just now whatever data is available I can use that. Direct भी आ सकता है, but then I will try to avoid it. Okay, so what I'll do is, anyways we have got the Fourier series for this one. For e raised to ax we have the Fourier series. E raised to ax we have the complex form of the Fourier series. E raised to minus ax also we have got the Fourier series. So can I use this particular knowledge to find the Fourier series of this one? What is cos hyperbolic ax? Cos hyperbolic ax is nothing but e raised to ax plus e raised to minus ax divide by 2. Okay, now how do you use this knowledge to find the complex form of the Fourier series? Try this one. So in fact what was going to happen is, the Fourier coefficients that you are going to get, the Cn for e raised to ax and the Cn for e raised to minus ax, they have to be, these coefficients have to be added and divided by 2. What does this turn out to be? Let us have a quick recap. We already have evaluated this. See the Cn here we have written this way, and Cn for e raised to minus. You can use these expressions.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
minus 2a into sine ha pi upon pi into a square plus n square.
Very good. You see this? What we have got now?
Ma'am, ma'am, in here in back page, previous,
Yes.
there will
और
be e
पीछे?
raised to I and x. नहीं मैम इधर ही e raised to I and x in last line.
यहाँ पे प्लस है बराबर. This is positive. So I'll have positive. Correct. So now over here, what we'll have is, we'll make use of these expressions itself and we'll try to simplify this. So see over here, what will change now? We have already calculated the Cn, so both the Cns will substitute here. Okay, so for e raised to ax, what was the value of that Cn? It was, this factor is there, this is negative 1 by 2 pi. So how do I write it? I'll write it in the next page only. So what I have is We are writing for cos. Oof, wait a sec. So this turns out to be cos hyperbolic ax. Okay, so this for that we are writing the formula. Okay, that expression. So 1 by 2 of e raised to ax. What was the coefficient for e raised to ax? It was minus e raised to ax minus e raised to minus ax multiplied by a plus in divided by a square plus n square. यहाँ पर एक 2 pi भी था. Let us check this whether we have written it correct. सी माइनस साइन भी अटैच किया, 1/2 पाई फैक्टर भी है, यहाँ पर ये प्लस है, ये प्लस पाई है, यहाँ पे आई रोट एक्स ओवर देयर, सो आई विल जस्ट राइट इट एज पाई. So this is pi, this is also pi. Okay, so now this is the value of the first one, plus what will be the expression for the next one? It will be again minus e raised to a pi minus e raised to minus a pi into a. Here what I will have is, instead of a will have a negative, right? So this will be negative here, this will be positive, this will be negative, everything else is same, divided by, will have 2 pi a square plus n square. Okay, this will be the expression. Okay, तो भी यहाँ पे डिनोमिनेटर सेम है, न्यूमिनेटर हमको जो सिंप्लीफाई करना है. न्यूमिनेटर में भी देखो ये फैक्टर is the same. If I multiply this by the negative inside, I'll get the same expression. तो अभी देखो इसमें से कॉमन क्या क्या निकालना और क्या बचेगा. ऑलमोस्ट एवरीथिंग इज कॉमन हियर. So this is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 pi a square plus n square. I can have e raised to a pi minus e raised to minus a pi आउटसाइड. इतना सब मैं बाहर निकालूंगी. अभी बच्चा क्या अंदर में, माइनस ए टाइम्स 1 प्लस आई एन. ओके, तो यहाँ पे जब माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई किया, आई गेट द सेम एक्सप्रेशन, सो इट विल बी प्लस माइनस ए प्लस आई एन डिवाइडेड बाई कुछ नहीं बचा, एवरीथिंग इज देयर ऑलरेडी टेकन केयर. Okay, so what will be this expression? If I just focus on this bracket, it will be minus a minus in minus a plus in. This and this goes off, so it will be just 2 times a. 2 times a when I multiply here will get cancelled, so it will be nothing but a times minus a by pi. In fact, 2 pi, here I'll have e raised to, this will be e raised to a pi minus e raised to minus a pi, okay, divided by a square plus n square. So this is the expression. And by the way, even if you focus on this part of it, then even this expression is nothing but, see, you remember what is sine? What has happened? So this is nothing but, why is this not writing? What happened? This is working. Pen. So now this is equal to. So over here, if you remember, what we have is, see the expression sine hyperbolic a pi is nothing but e raised to a pi minus e raised to minus a pi divided by 2. So check out e raised to a pi, and this 2 which is there in the denominator can be clubbed. I can write it as sine hyperbolic a pi. So what will be this expression in that case? So it turns out to be minus a sine hyperbolic a pi, okay, divided by pi times a square plus n square. Okay, this is the expression for sine hyperbolic ax. Similarly, for cos hyperbolic, this is for cos hyperbolic ax. Now similarly you can try for साइन हाइपरबोलिक एक्स. तो साइन हाइपरबोलिक एक्स में क्या हो जाएगा, ये पॉजिटिव रहेगा, ये नेगेटिव हो जाएगा, ये नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. तो द ओनली चेंज दैट विल कम हियर over here it will be a negative sign. So instead of this a, I'll get here I n pi, 2 I n pi, which will be simplified as I times n pi, not pi, I times n. Could you get me? Just stated, for the complex Fourier series can be obtained for sine hyperbolic ax. The expression, at the expression directly, it will be nothing but minus I n pi, not I n pi, only minus I n, minus I n into sine hyperbolic a pi divided by pi multiplied by a square plus n square. This will be the value for this c. You're getting this one? This is pretty simple. See over here, either I can add this c and a which we got for cos hyperbolic ax, and sine hyperbolic ax, or otherwise also check out what is this expression. This is nothing but e raised to ax plus e raised to minus ax divided by 2. And what is the other one? The other one is e raised to ax minus e raised to minus ax divide by 2. So I can add both the expressions. Okay, when I add them, so this will get cancelled with this one. So it will be e raised to ax, twice of that divided by 2. So what will be this expression? When I add both the things, I'll just get e raised to ax. That's it. For e raised to ax, we already have done in the first case itself. So the answer that we got for e raised to ax is this one. So this will be the value of Cn. Okay. Even though it's a different, it's being asked in a different way, but it is the same question as previous one, the first one that we did. Now, so is this part clear till here? So what we did is we have taken the function and we have obtained the complex form of the Fourier series. Okay, the advantage is we just have to calculate only one coefficient, not all the different coefficients. Now try the next one. Find the complex form of the Fourier series. This is your fifth question. Find the complex form of the Fourier series. It's still a series but written in the complex form. Fourier series for f of x is equal to say e raised to x, e raised to x, e raised to x in the interval -1 to 1. Try this one. Can I put a equal to 1 in the previous sum? Can I use the knowledge of the sums that we have already solved? I just have to put a equal to 1. Is that okay? Try the next one and answer my question. Can I use the previous sums that I have already solved to simplify the next one? Fifth one. See,
Yes,
already
ma'am.
very good. So already we have done for e raised to ax. So we will be using the same expression for f of x is equal to e raised to x. Just be careful. It's not correct. It's not correct. I cannot use this expression. F of x, the Fourier coefficient for f of x is equal to e raised to ax. I cannot use this here. Why?
Ma'am, period is different.
Yes, very good. Even though it appears that the functions resemble each other, but then the period is different. Here the period was nothing but, here it was from minus pi to pi, and now the period is this one. So for different periods, the series expressions are different. Okay, so what we can do is we can use the logic what we have done here, but for this one we have to modify the formula. Okay, now do this one. So in place of t, what will come is, what is the period? Period is 2 pi. This is 2, not 2 pi, only 2. Period is 2. Period is 2. So what will be the formula here? Therefore, f of x is equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn Cn, and if I put t equal to capital this 2 and this 2 will cancel, so it will be e raised to I n pi x. The denominator term will be gone. Okay, and what will be the expression for Cn? 1 by 2 pi integration from minus 1 to 1 f of x e raised to whatever I have written here, the same expression will come, minus I n pi x divided by what we'll have is 2. Sorry, this will be divided by 2. ये क्या हो गया है यहाँ पे? So let me try to erase this. I'll erase this entire expression. Not appearing properly. So this will become integration minus 1 to 1 f of x e raised to minus 2I pi x divided by 2. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So it will be एक n छूट गया यहाँ पे n. So what will happen is this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So we will have the expression ये चला गया और ये चला गया. N pi x only. That's it. So now simplify on the similar lines, you'll get the expression.
Ma'am,
Huh?
Cn will be 1 upon 2.
1 by 2. Huh?
Numerator 1 plus I n pi.
I n pi.
Denominator 1 plus n square pi square
Hmm.
into bracket minus e square plus 1 upon e.
Minus e square. कि I square. E square.
E square
हाँ e square
plus 1 upon e.
plus 1 by e plus 1 by e. ये थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो रहा है.
No ma'am, complete e. E will be both upon e square also and 1 also.
I've written it here then. करेक्ट है। थोड़ा सा कुछ गड़बड़ हो रहा है, कुछ स्लाइटली डिविएटिंग।
ई स्क्वायर माइनस है.
कहाँ पर?
We can write numerator as 1 minus e square. Rather,
1 माइनस
e square.
यहाँ पे,
Yes, ma'am. 1 minus e square.
और ये ई नहीं आ रहा नीचे?
Yes,
E
ma'am. E
आएगा
आ रहा है.
लेकिन 1 minus e square आएगा.
ओके,
मैम माइनस साइन एच ए इंटू 1 प्लस एन पाई आई अपॉन ए स्क्वायर प्लस एन स्क्वायर 1 प्लस एन स्क्वायर पाई स्क्वायर.
फिर से बोलो, एक मिनट।
माइनस साइन एच 1
हम्म
प्लस 1 प्लस इंटू 1 प्लस एन पाई आई अपॉन
हम्म
1 प्लस एन स्क्वायर पाई स्क्वायर.
you almost all of you are getting the expressions, very good. तो यहाँ पे 1 माइनस ई स्क्वायर है, ये e square. Okay, so we just have to substitute the values here on the similar lines. We should be getting it. Okay, f of x, next question, f of x is equal to what is that? This one, e raised to x, but now this time the interval is from 0 to 2 pi, in the interval 0 to 2 pi. See how the expression changes. Function is the same, but the interval is different one.
Ma'am.
Hmm.
Cn is minus into bracket 1 plus in into e raised to 2 pi plus 1 upon 2 pi into 1 plus n square.
E raised to 2 pi plus 1 आ रहा है,
Yes,
नो
ma'am.
मैम इट्स माइनस 1.
माइनस 1 आ रहा है, वहां पे माइनस 1 है. चेक आउट दैट एक्सप्रेशन, बाकी सब करेक्ट है. So here what we'll get is the complex form of the Fourier series is given by f of x is equal to summation Cn e raised to, it is 2 pi, so it will be I n x, n going from minus infinity to plus infinity, where Cn is equal to 1 by 2 pi integral, from now it will be from 0 to 2 pi f of x e raised to minus nx dx. Okay, so we'll write down the expression for Cn now. 1 by 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi. Here we'll have e raised to x, e raised to I n x dx. This is 1 by 2 pi integration 0 to 2 pi e raised to 1 minus I n x dx is equal to 1 by 2 pi e raised to 1 minus I n x divided by 1 minus I n, and then we have to substitute the limits for x equal to 0 to x is equal to 2 pi. So this happens to be 1 by 2 pi 1 minus I n, and here what we'll have is, यहाँ तक हो गया. Now here e raised to 1 minus I n multiplied by 2 pi minus e raised to, here I'll have zeros, that will be बस इतना. Now we'll simplify this expression. So what we get is 1 minus I n divided by what we had, 2 pi. 2 pi. Here what we'll have is e raised to, even this term can be simplified. यहाँ पे हम 2 pi, यहाँ पे 2n pi भी लिख सकते हैं. Okay, so this will be e raised to 2 pi multiplied by e raised to minus n 2n pi. Check out this expression. हाँ, 2n pi और यहाँ पर सिर्फ i 2 pi.
Ma'am, in numerator there will be 1 plus in.
1 प्लस क्यों आ रहा है भाई? ये माइनस है ना यहाँ पे, तो ये माइनस आया, ये माइनस आएगा, तो ये न्यूमरेटर में माइनस ही आ रहा है. अभी नहीं, मैंने मल्टीप्लाई नहीं किया, मैंने ऊपर न्यूमरेटर में लिखा है क्या? ओके ओके ओके, सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी. सो ये मेरे को मल्टीप्लाई और डिवाइड भी करना पड़ेगा फिर इन दैट केस. इट विल बी 1 प्लस n स्क्वायर इन दैट केस. ठीक है, अब ठीक है. माइनस डिनोमिनेटर में और ये न्यूमरेटर में क्या बचा? 1 बचा. e रेज टू 0 इज 1. so does this expression, और कुछ सिंप्लीफाई करने के लिए बाकी है क्या? नहीं, कुछ नहीं बाकी है. so this is the expression. so this is e raised to 2n pi. what is this value? e raised to minus I 2n pi is nothing but cos of 2n pi plus I, not plus, I'll write a minus here, minus here, sine 2n pi. This is minus 1 raised to the power 2n, and this is 0. So this value is always 1. So because of this expression, this is what we are using here. Okay, so this turns out to be 1 minus I n divided by 2 pi into 1 plus n square e raised to 2 pi. This is 1 minus 1 divided by, okay. Okay, so this is the expression.
1 plus in.
1, हाँ हाँ हाँ, एक मिनट,
Numerator.
यहाँ पे क्या है? ये नीचे में माइनस है, so when it goes up it will be plus, so I'll have a plus. बराबर. So this is the expression that we are getting, n square plus 1 2 pi n. Okay, so this is the Cn value. Therefore the Fourier series, if you want, you can substitute the expressions in the Fourier series. Therefore the Fourier series, how will that look like? F of x is equal to summation Cn e raised to I n x, n going from minus infinity to infinity. Okay, so what will be this equal to? Summation n going from minus infinity to infinity. We can substitute the value of Cn, so will be 1 plus In multiplied by, sorry, divided by 2 pi 1 plus n square. What else we got in the expression? 2 pi minus 1. So it will be e raised to 2 pi minus 1. This is the value of Cn multiplied by e raised to I n x. So sometimes they express it in this form. Okay. So this is what we have obtained. One more last question. F of x is equal to 1 and 0. 1 in the interval 0 to 1, it is 1, and from 1 to 2 it is this. To find the complex form of the Fourier series, by the way, what is the period? 1, ये left hand limit की उसकी 1 हो जाएगी, right hand limit उसकी 0 हो जाएगी. So they do not write it in this fashion. They just say कि बाबा ऐसा है. So they just try to avoid this interval. The moment you write interval, all the points have been included. So this 1 is not included in this any of the expressions. This is what we have. Try this one. This is the last sum. छोटा सा ही है ये. n
n pi
pi
square
नहीं नहीं नहीं. See over here, this Fourier series is
Ma'am, 1 upon 2i into n pi.
1
1
upon
upon 1 upon I into I into n pi.
2 बार आई बोल रहे हो आप डिनोमिनेटर में?
No, ma'am. It's
एक ही
only
आएगा.
1 upon I n pi.
हाँ, इंटू
हाँ. No,
बस
ma'am.
इतना ही आया. नहीं, थोड़ा सा मिस्टेक हो रहा है. थोड़ा थोड़ा मिस्टेक है बस. समेशन Cn e raised to I. What will be the formula which will use? Period अगर मेरे को 2 दिया हुआ है, I can use the formula for capital T वाला या फिर small या फिर 2L वाला. Both the things are the same. So we'll have, अगर मैंने capital T वाला use किया तो it will be 2 I n pi x divided by t. This is the expression for Fourier series, complex form, n going from minus infinity to infinity, and the expression for Cn. अच्छा, पहले मैं इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर लेती हूँ. यहाँ पे t का वैल्यू पुट करेंगे हम, तो समेशन n गोइंग फ्रॉम माइनस इंफिनिटी टू इंफिनिटी Cn e raised to, यहाँ पे t का वैल्यू मैंने 2 पुट किया, so it will be 2 and 2 will get cancel, so what I will be left with only e raised to I times n pi x. Okay, this much is remaining. Okay, now the same expression will appear in the Fourier in the formula for Cn. So what will be Cn? Where Cn will be equal to 1 by 2, integral will be from 0 to 2, f of x e raised to minus I n pi x dx. ठीक है, is this much clear? Okay, now next, इतने ही बोझ से. Some issue is there. Okay, so let us just remember the formula because ये कुछ issue है इसमें, ये नहीं हो रहा है. I have to erase this now. So if I erase this one, अच्छा इसके e raised to I n pi x dx. Okay, now the function is defined in terms of integral, so we have to split the integral. Okay, from 0 to 1 and 0 to 1 to 2. Okay, so then this will be the next thing. So this will be equal to entire expression, no issues about that. So interval from 0 to 1, f of x e raised to I n pi x dx plus 1 to 2 f of x e raised to I n pi x dx. Okay, now this is what we have got. तो फिर क्या हो गया अभी? हाँ, okay. Now check out the expression, the values in the first interval. In the first interval it is 1 and in the second interval it is 0. Okay, so here this part is 1.
तो मैम there is f into e raised to minus I n by x ना.
हाँ हाँ, माइनस है, यहाँ पे माइनस है, यहाँ पे भी माइनस है, यहाँ पे भी माइनस है, यहाँ पे एक 1/2 भी छूट गया है. ओके, सो नाउ दिस इज 1, दिस इज 0. ओके, सो नाउ नेक्स्ट व्हाट वी हैव इज, so this expression will become, यहाँ पे लिखा था मेरे में, यहाँ माइनस लगा वहाँ पे, the moment I should write it in the new slide, there is like कुछ ना कुछ मिस्टेक हो जाता है वहाँ पे. So see over here, so what we have is 1 by 2. See this, so the entire expression is gone. So only this part has to be evaluated. Okay, so integral 0 to 1, this is 1 e raised to minus I n pi x dx. I don't have anything else. So now I have to integrate it 1 by 2 e raised to minus n pi x divided by minus n pi, this much, I n pi. Okay, substitute the values of x from 0 to 1. Okay, in this expression. So what is this equal to? 1 by 2. Here what I'll have is e raised to, when I put x equal to 1, what will be this value? E raised to minus I n pi minus e raised to 0 divided by I n pi with a negative sign. Okay, this is what we have got. So this part will be nothing but, what is this value?
-1.
This is not -1. यहीं पे mistake हुआ आप लोगों का. This is not -1. See over here, e raised to minus I theta. What is e raised to minus I theta? E raised to minus I theta. What is that? Cos theta minus I sin theta. Okay, now using this information, what will be in place of theta if I put n pi?
-1 raised to n.
Yes,
Minus
that is
1
what we have. Correct. यहाँ पर n pi, यहाँ पर n pi. So what I'll get is, I'll get only -1 raised to the power n. n pi नहीं आएगा, सिर्फ n. -1 to the power n, and this part will be 0. Okay, so what will be this expression? 1 by 2 minus 1 raised to the power n minus 1 divided by minus I n pi. अच्छा, ये भी देखो अभी आप, वन मोर थिंग, ये माइनस का साइन आप ऊपर एडजस्ट कर सकते हो. सो व्हाट विल बी द एक्सप्रेशन? 1 माइनस क्या लिखा मैंने, एक मिनट. सो दिस विल बी -1 रेज टू द पावर n. मैंने माइनस के साइन से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, ये माइनस जो नीचे था ऊपर लेकर चले गए. सो व्हाट विल बी दिस एक्सप्रेशन? 2I n pi. This 2 along with this I n pi. अच्छा, इसमें और एक चीज है. हाँ, see this expression for Cn we got, it's absolutely fine, but the problem is, see मेरा n कहाँ से कहाँ तक जाता है? What are the values that n will take? N will take value from minus infinity to infinity. Okay, when I say n takes minus infinity to infinity, अगर n कोई भी negative value है तो कोई problem नहीं है, n कोई भी positive value है तो कोई भी problem नहीं है. But the problem is when I put n equal to 0, if I put n equal to 0, see this expression will not be defined. Are you getting it?
Multiply and divide by minus I n pi.
Multiply and divide by
Minus I n pi.
अच्छा, तो क्या हो जाएगा? Let us do that. So this will be equal to minus, तो ये पार्ट तो सेम रहने वाला है. 1 माइनस, क्या हो रहा है? So this will be 1 minus -1 raised to the power n. ये पार्ट को तो मैं टच नहीं कर रही हूँ, बराबर. Now what I'll do is I'll multiply by Aditya, please tell me the factor. I'll multiply this by
Minus I n pi.
minus I n pi. यहाँ पर भी minus I n pi. ये मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद ये डिनोमिनेटर क्या हो जाएगा?
n square
2n square pi square.
I का minus I multiply by minus I, it will become positive 2 times. So it will be 2 times n square pi square, बराबर. But then advantage, इससे कोई advantage मिला क्या? Is this expression defined when I put n equal to 0 in the denominator?
No ma'am.
कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ. तो ये मल्टीप्लाई, ये हम कब करते हैं? When I don't want the factor I to appear in the denominator. हमें this time the focus was not on I. I से multiply करोगे, very fine, I will not have items in the denominator. This is well fine if I want to remove that I that is appearing in the denominator. इनफैक्ट अगर मुझे सिर्फ i ही रिमूव करना था तो आई नीड नॉट मल्टीप्लाई दिस बाय n pi ऑल्सो. मैं सिर्फ माइनस आई से न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर को मल्टीप्लाई कर दूंगी तो आई विल गेट रिड ऑफ दिस आइटम. बट द ट्रबल इज दिस n pi which is coming in the denominator, it's not defined for n equal to 0. तो जब भी ये एक्सप्रेशन, जब भी हमारा फॉर्मूला ऐसे वैल्यूज के लिए नहीं डिफाइन होता है, देन व्हाट आर वी सपोज टू डू? देन वी आर सपोज टू डू व्हाट? Now what we'll do is, in that case, that C0, right, n equal to 0 पुट किया तो C में क्या आएगा वैल्यू? Cn का वैल्यू क्या डालना पड़ेगा मुझे? Cn का वैल्यू क्या रखना? n equal to 0 यहाँ पुट करेंगे तो यहाँ भी पुट करना है. एवरीवेयर विल पुट n equal to 0. और C0 का फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा? 1/2 इंटीग्रल 0 to 2 f of x. Here also we'll put 0, so we will get a 1 there, dx. Is this clear? ये मेरे पास ना और स्लाइड्स नहीं है जो मैं इसमें ऐड कर पा रही हूँ, so I'm just managing with the last 2 slides. Okay, so now is this part clear? ये डिफाइन नहीं था यहाँ पर, so we need to calculate that C0 separately. Separately कैसे निकालने का है? Take the same formula. Okay, without evaluating the integral, put the value of n equal to 0 और उसके बाद इंटीग्रल इवेल्युएट करना है. See, अभी तक हम क्या कर रहे थे? पहले हम लोग सिंप्लीफाई कर लेते थे और उसके बाद n का वैल्यू पुट करते थे. इंटीग्रल इवेल्युएट करने के बाद we were substituting the value of n to get different cns. But now since it's not defined for n equal to 0, we first substitute the value of n equal to 0 over here, get the expression and then we'll go for the evaluation. तो अभी ये क्या हो गया? इतना आया. Again, I'll split the interval from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. 1 to 2 में तो 0 ही है. So this expression will be nothing but 1/2. What will survive is 0 to 1. dx. वो भी ये पार्ट में 1 ही है. So integration of 1 is nothing but x. And then, so this will be 1/2. Here I'll get an x. Put x equal to 0. Put x equal to 1. So this turns out to be 1/2. Is this fine? So we'll calculate this C0 separately and the value of C0 is 1/2. Is this fine now? So this is the expression for C0. Achha, last session I asked you one question. See, we were doing Fourier series and all of a sudden we jumped on those orthogonal functions. Have you tried finding out why have we done all those things in between suddenly? Why were they relevant? Now there's an analogy over here. Okay. How do I have a new one? Here I have space. This will not be okay. Have you tried to find out why this concept, how is this concept of orthogonal functions or orthonormal functions related to Fourier series? Now that is an exercise, okay? You'll try to identify what is the relation between orthogonal, or in fact orthonormal is a better word, orthonormal functions and Fourier series. How are these two things related? How are these things related? So what is the relation between both the things? We did that orthonormal and orthogonal functions, okay? And how is that related to Fourier series? Okay.